Hey, how's it going on, you lovely people at Door or Shutter coming back to with a brand new Minecraft mod pack, and we're playing all the mods 9. So before we get started here, I do have to mention that this pack is in early development still, because of course 1.20.1 is fairly recent, and Forge, I believe, is still in its kind of infancy with 1.20.1. So that means that there will be quite a few updates, quite a few things that probably break, and also quite a few crashes. I know All the Mods 8 wasn't the most stable mod pack, because I kept tabs on that every once in a while, and so I expect this one to be probably 10 times worse. I know that sounds a little negative, but I do believe that it's going to be true, but we shall see. Maybe I'm wrong. I also said that I probably would never play an All the Mods mod pack, but the reason I want to play this one is because Enderio 1.20.1 and 1.20 has been released into an alpha version, which, honestly, if you don't know, Enderio is one of my favorite mods, tech mods to ever exist. I think the version in 1.7 is superior to probably the one they've updated, but we're gonna see. Let's get into this. So, single player. I don't know anything really other than Enderio being in here. Um, so we're going in this kind of blind. So yeah. Oh man, I forgot the 1.20 world screen's so weird. Let's just do LP like we do every other time. Difficulty hard, game mode survival. So just default. Let's just keep this. Let's do all the mods 9 shut door. Just like that. Create new world. Okay? But yeah, no idea what mods are in here. I think I've seen the very first release of list of mods, which was quite small, but now there's over 200 mods in here, and so it's going to be a little bit more interesting to see. But yeah, back when the world generates. All right, so we're loaded in here. We are immediately given a guidebook for Iron Spell Book. I actually know about that mod. I've looked into it a little bit, but that's going to be interesting. We spawned in a tree. Okay, interesting. It looks like we already have a structure over to my right with some very interesting world generation. So we should see what that's about. Do we have Ultimine or something? Yes, we do. Okay. Looks like we have roots in here. Looks like we don't have a mod that tells us what mods are what, though. So this is from Twigs. What is Twigs? At Twigs. I'm already looking at what we already have. So it looks like, yeah, there's just a few interesting things from Twigs, because it doesn't just add twigs. It's a lie. That's what that is. Okay, anyway. Looks like we have Calcite. What is this? Ars Nueva Mage Light. Alright. Whole bunch of Calcite. What is this? Pebble. So let's go check this out. Real quick before we do that, though, let's make... Oh, we've got Silent Gear in here as well. Let's press T to get rid of the trash slot. Let's make some sticks with these twigs. I'm kind of failing at crafting here for a second, but yeah, let's grab this. Let's grab a sword just in case. I guess I could grab an axe as well. Might not be the worst idea. Alright. Let's go explore this structure here. I've got no idea what this could be. Not really a whole lot. So it looks like we also have resonating crystals. Okay, yep, there's something. There's something. Help! 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 Goodness gracious. I already just got shot. Do I even want to try this? I may want to get like some charcoal or something real fast. We need some stone. All I'm getting is calcite right now. I bet this is all calcite. I mean, we could just go in and try and break the spawner and see what happens. Also, I know while we're playing this, Apotheosis got an update recently, which is interesting. Because Apotheosis actually changed up its gem system and a few other systems, I do believe. And it's pretty interesting. I can leave a post, link to the post that actually talks about that down in the description, so you guys can go check that out for yourself. It's pretty nifty. Obtained by feeding a darkened apple to a mob. Origins of Darkness. Isn't that Dark Utils? No, that's not it. What is this from? Origins of Darkness. Evilcraft. Okay. I have no idea. I've never messed with Evilcraft. So we also have Corral Tombstones in here. Pneumatic Craft, it looks like, as well. Okay. We're just going to kind of ignore some of this stuff in here. Let's grab that bucket, though. Compressed stone, some iron, fantastic. Some more bones. Alright. Let's see. So that's like our first little structure. And this is an Enderio broken spawner, I would assume. Yes, Enderio. Perfect. So they've still got the spawner and stuff in here, which I was hoping they would. I was kind of like surprised to hear that Enderio even got an update. Because I mean, I know they've been working on it for quite a long time now. So I'm just glad to see that there's, people are still actively developing it. I mean, in all honesty, there is a pretty big room for Enderio because people are kind of getting tired of Mechanism and Thermal. And man, what mod is adding this like poison effect to be like harsh as it can be? That's like head bobbing. All right, can we cut it out? There we go. What are you? Are you a bee or something? Oh, you're a productive bee. You're a what is that? A resin bee? Okay. So I've got productive bees in here that I still have never messed with. I avoided it in FTB Skies, and I try to avoid it now, but I probably won't. But we'll see. We shall see. So let's try and find... Oh, this is an Ad Astra meteorite. So we have Ad Astra in here. Okay. Probably won't mess with that one either. I'm not gonna lie. I've messed with so many of these mods that I'm probably not gonna go like full in depth on a lot of them. But definitely gonna be looking at some of these mods to see how they've been updated. I know Laser IO should be in here, and it should be like the most up-to-date version. And I know there's some pretty cool features with that as well. Yeah, so you've got the advanced laser connector and also the NBT filter and card cloner. So that's going to be pretty cool to look at. If you don't know what those are, the advanced laser connector actually allows for you to do like trans-dimensional stuff. So you can transport over dimensions, which is fantastic. And that just makes it so you can, move items to like the nether. Of course, you will need to worry about chunk loading. That is not built into Laser IO. And Direwolf 20 himself said that it's because there's so many mods that do chunk loading. Just go for one of those. And so, I mean, I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to do chunk loading in a mod that, focuses on item transportation. But yeah, it's just interesting to think about. Grabbing some coal over here. There's a lot of stuff usually in these Ad Astra meteorites, and coal is one of them. Okay, I think I've got a little bit of coal. We'll come back if we need more. But let's grab just another tree if we can. Because I actually need to get some stone, but I haven't seen normal stone here real fast. I could just go down into a cave, I guess. That might not be a terrible idea. Fire for standing torch. I don't know what that means. Oh, what are you? You're like a pneumatic craft zombie villager, aren't you? Probably gonna die. F7? Oh, good. We do have a normal light level mod in here. Oh, we found some stone. Okay, let's get some stone harvested real fast. And then that way we should be able to start making some normal tools. Or, well, some better tools, not even normal. Also make a sword. So, Enderio. I kind of want to take a peek at this, but I also kind of don't want to spoil it. So, we'll see here in a second. Okay. So, let's get elderberries munched down. Let's just kind of stand here for a second. So, Enderio. Let's look at Enderio. Which? Oh, so we're on JEI. They removed EMI, which is kind of disappointing. EMI is a fantastic mod. So it looks like there's like player tokens. No idea what that is. I don't remember what that fully is. Skeletal Contractor. So it looks like, of course, we've got Mystical Agriculture in here. Slice and Splice is in here. All of the different types of clear glass. Pressure plates, tanks, fluid tanks, enchanter. Looks like, okay, so they've got all of the JEI stuff in here as well. Looks like we've also got, yeah, so we do have the kind of less superior version of Enderio in here, which is fine. It's the most up-to-date one. So, oh well. We will get over it. So, yeah, you're just going to have to do Grains of Affinity. Hold some flint in your offhand and some deep slate or cobbled deep slate in your main hand. Then shift right click a block of obsidian, crying obsidian, or a grindstone to produce early grains of affinity. Okay. Yeah, this is. I kind of wish the old version was back, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Definitely gonna be still pretty interesting. It doesn't look like they've updated the textures too much in this. I do see some different ones, but that's about it. Okay. I mean, that's kind of what I was just looking at real fast. It doesn't look like it's got a whole lot of the stuff. Do we have the item conduits and stuff in here? At Enderio, conduit. Oh, it looks like we do have conduits in here. We have got the ME conduit, the item conduit, redstone conduit, ender fluid conduit, pressurized. Okay, so we should have the Enderio conduit system in here. Conduit. Did I just say condiment? I swear I just said condiment on accident. Conduit. That's what I mean. It took me a second. I'm like, did I just say that? All right, let's go down and explore a cave here. See if we can find anything interesting. Nope, kind of just come out the other side. If Deep Resonance is actually good and in a decent spot, I may be looking at that for a power system. I think I would love to. I just know last time I looked at it, it was pretty darn buggy. And I just don't want that to happen again. You know? Okay. Man, it is like dark. So let me be right back whenever daylight hits. So this is one of the cool things about all the mods is they actually have their own kind of like essentials mod that basically adds all of the raw variants of every ore and gears and rods and all that stuff. So they remove basically all these other mods having, so many different types of ores and they just add it themselves, which is fantastic because then you don't have to worry about ore unification or anything like that. It's just like, hey, we use this one. It's all we need. Replace everything else. I always think it's really cool. I mean, it's a lot of work, I would assume, because I've tried this in 1.16.5, and it took a lot of it just to get the art done. But I would assume, with how successful these packs are and how many people support them, they're able to just, pay for an author, or an artist, not an author. I guess technically an author, because they, give out their work, but I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, artist. So it's just pretty cool to see that they've added that. I know, like, you've got all the modium, like the mod ingot stuff. Let's see, all the mods. Yeah, this stuff right here. So you've, of course, got all the ores in this one, and then That actually has, of course, integration with the, oh, what do you call it? With the Silent Gear mod. Goodness gracious, it took me a second there. But it looks like their ore generation is like extreme compared to what it should be. Like normally in most mods, right? So that's kind of interesting as well. Don't really need coal. But I just decided to venture down and see what we could find in a cave. Man, it looks like we're just going to find 10 as more commonly than anything else. 10 and copper. All right. Just kind of navigate down here a little bit. Looks like we got something right there. Let's get rid of the focus thing. All right, let's head over in this direction. So that's Viridium. I think that's a new texture for that stuff too. All right, so let's get another pickaxe going. More 10. Oh, some iron. This is actually what I was looking for, some iron. Let's get rid of Nightshade. So this is zinc. Okay, we're not going to get the zinc just yet because we don't have enough room for it. So let's go back upstairs and let's kind of just move on from this area. I know I probably should gather some more stuff, but I don't have the room. So I need to get like a backpack, which means I need to get cows, which means I kind of need to settle down a little bit. I am excited for what this series may hold. It looks like we've got is that Oh the Biomes Will Go? Wonder what is it Terralith? I don't think it's Terralith because Terralith doesn't add crazy biomes that have well, maybe I don't think it would be Terralith. I need to look at which biome mod this currently is, but we'll check that out later. So let's get some calcite. Just build up here. And if you don't know what Terralith is, it's actually a pretty like vanilla friendly biome generation mod. It's actually also a data pack, I believe, just packaged as a mod, but it does pretty well with the biomes and everything because it is, not adding any new blocks. It's legitimately just adding biomes. It doesn't add anything new, which is, it's pretty cool. No new blocks, no new items. Let's see, what is this? Croptopia is in here as well. Okay. I really could just look at the mod list, but I prefer to kind of just go in a little bit blind. That's stuff that I always love to do. Ooh, we got some like better foliage type of stuff going on here. Oh, it's Biomes of Plenty? What in the world? Biomes of Plenty, I guess, may not have a world type any longer. It just kind of shoehorns itself in here. I'm gonna have to look at that. But yeah, it is Biomes of Plenty. Okay. It looks actually a little smaller than normal. Huh. Looks like they may have tamed how much they actually add. That's interesting. Yeah, biomes plenty. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Since I just set the world to default. I guess it's just a default thing. There's a pillager outpost. Okay. Let's mark that. Pillager, I'm not ready for that, so we're not going to bother. But yeah, let's go down this direction. Keep on just kind of wandering. That's a weird looking tree. But yeah, let me kind of try and find a biome that's suitable for a base, and we'll be back. I found cows! Okay. Quickly get rid of the tomato seeds. Fantastic. I don't really care about the essence right now. I just want the meat and the leather. So it looks like we got 7 leather out of that. Looks like there's, what is this? I know it's tallow. Or no, it's snew. Okay, so that's silent gear, I'm pretty sure, too. So, okay. But we should be able to look at a backpack sooner or later. Oh, we've got Traveler's backpacks in here. Traveler's backpacks actually did have an update, by the way, where they've actually added upgrades that are kind of hard to see here. But there is a blank upgrade, the iron tier upgrade, diamond tier, gold tier, netherite tier. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, uses leather as template and continues with iron tier, traveler's backpack, and smithing table to apply upgrades. I did see this in all of Fabric 6 because I actually loaded that world for a second, and I saw that this was a thing. But even though you have like an emerald traveler's backpack, it's not like a high tier. It's literally leather. You have to upgrade it, and there's no point in having like diamond, netherite, or anything like that unless you want better armor. It doesn't add storage. Still don't know why that's a thing, but by all means, whatever the mod author wants to do, he'll do. So, okay, so let's get rid of this wooden axe. Let's pick up all of the wool. And let's get rid of that so we can pick up the meat. So I think we'll go with sophisticated backpacks because honestly, Traveler's backpack is just not great in the first place because I don't like the whole crafting table built into the backpack. It's always irritated me that it's not like a separate tab or something. Like, it's a cool feature. It's just not a great thing to do anything with because it does kind of get old real quick whenever you're trying to throw a whole bunch of stuff into a backpack. Let's see. Still not really finding any kind of base area that I want to settle down in. So, yeah, I'll just be back. So I think I found the location. We're going to put a house right here. And then I think we're going to build like a bridge to over there. Kind of have like a little island to ourselves. We may need to like terraform this a little bit more, but I've kind of flattened out a little area here. And I think this is going to do just fine. So we're not going to do anything too fancy. I think what we'll do for right now is just kind of a 9x9. We'll definitely be changing this up. Don't worry. But for right now, we're just going to stick with the old classic from Direwolf 20. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then, of course, as we progress and we get more resources, we will definitely look at getting a different type of house. 7, 8, 9. And you know me, I like to change things up every once in a while. So you may come back one episode and I might have like a half a built a mansion, I don't know. I always like doing spontaneous stuff in some of these series. So we'll see. Okay, so there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We may not even have enough cobblestone for this, but I hope we do. I need to get some sand so we can get that going as well. So let's grab a little bit more cobblestone. I think it's the last we have, so we'll definitely have to go get some more. But I think I want to put like farms and stuff over in that area, kind of like deforest it a little bit, and then just have all of our farms and everything that we could ask for over there. Tree farms, all that stuff. So it's just not local. It's just a bridge away, that'd be pretty nifty. Yeah, I'm going to definitely need more cobblestone. Because I haven't finished up this wall either. Yeah. Alright, let me go get some more cobblestone and I'll be right back. Alrighty. So we've got the 9x9 done. Kind of just went ahead and made it really gray. But of course, temporary. We'll get changing this up later. So yeah, we've got the house built. We've got a little bit of a starting area. I am hoping that we will be able to get a little bit more exploration done. It actually looks like there's a village of some sort up there at spawn. Yeah, so with that, we're going to wrap up this episode of All the Mods 9. There is so much that we are going to be looking at. I was even looking at the raw iron I have in the chest, and I was looking at what mods actually can change some stuff. We have alchemistry in here, which is Chem Lab, which is going to be an interesting thing to look at, because I've never actually looked at this before. But this actually breaks down to like aluminum, which is probably going to be useful for something at some point. I'm not 100% sure. Looks like, yeah, we can break that down into like aluminum dust, Get Cobalt, Illuminite. Yeah, there is some stuff that we could look at with that. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this fantastic episode of All the Mods 9. There is a lot coming from this pack, and I can't wait to see what is coming because I'm not sure, especially with all the updates that are constantly happening. I think I downloaded this pack yesterday, and there was already like 2 or 3 updates after that. So there may be halfway through a world change. We have no idea yet. But thank you guys. Stay awesome. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.